It had just started raining as I'm driving down the streets of Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. I was about 19 years old, was working in construction, was doing okay, and I saw this old man on the side of the road. He wasn't hitchhiking, but you could tell he wasn't going anywhere. And it was storm season, so this guy was not doing too good. And I pulled over to the side of the road. My heart really went out to him. And I told him, get in the car. Let's get you out of the rain. And as we're driving, I'm getting to know him a little bit. And he couldn't really speak that well. He was not in a good way. But I took him to a local motel. Told the man behind the desk, I'm paying for him for the night. Put him up in his room. Here's some money for food. Please take care of him. Don't know what happened to that guy. But I never forgot the feeling of knowing that I was in a position to bless somebody else. It's addicting. It's a really good feeling. Remember that show, Extreme Makeover Home Edition? That scene where they were like, move that bus.
You know what to say? Say it with me. Here we go. Bus driver, move that bus!
And then you see the family see their brand new home and the impact it makes on them. Crying, the tears, and then the joy as the kids are running through the house and seeing their bedrooms. And we need more of that in today's world. We need a lot more of that in today's world. And that brings me to today's episode I'm calling Thy Kingdom Come. Jesus taught us to pray, Thy kingdom come, Thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. But do we really think about what that means? Because it's not what we're doing today. Certainly not happening from the government. And I'd say it's barely happening from the church. Because God's kingdom is one from what we understand of peace, of harmony. All the tears are dried. All the needs are met. Well, why can't we do that today? The quickest way to make $1 million is to get 1 million people to give you $1. I've said that for years. All you need is everybody coming together and helping out. So with that, I want to propose an idea. It's called Live, Love, Live. It is a reverse style auction where instead of auctioning off trips to the Caribbean or golf packages, we're auctioning off the needs of our community. Not out of state, not even out of the country, but literally in your zip code. So here's what we need to do. First, we got to find out what the needs are. So I'm going to create a Facebook page called Live, Love, Live. And I want you to, if you know of a need, I want you to send us that information. We're going to vet it, and we're going to make sure that the dignity of the people in need are protected. So it'll all be anonymous. But once we have verified that it's a legitimate need, because obviously we don't want the scammers out there, the prince of wherever, you know what I'm talking about. We want these to be real needs, real families, real people that have no way of meeting their own needs. And then we have this auction. Lot number one, instead of it being a brand new car or some old painting, this is going to be the Smith family because we're going to be protecting everybody's identity. But we're going to know about what they're going through, right? Their struggle. Mr. Smith lost his job. Maybe the wife is battling some life-threatening illness. The kids don't have enough to eat. They can't pay their rent. The medical bills are going through the roof. The single mom that needs a car. The list is endless. Right? We all know that there are needs out there. Some of us are probably the people in the need, but we all can find them and know them. And if we were to collect those needs and come together, and each month in a live format through a streaming platform like YouTube, if everybody knew, because that's the other side, we got to get the word out. If everybody knew that once a month we could get together and feel good about knowing that our money is going to help a specific need that resonates with us, It's not like giving to a charity where you have no idea where that money's going, and then finding out the CEO just bought his third yacht. This is about if we have a family in need and they need $2,400 to pay their rent, every dime that is pledged goes to that family to pay that rent. And then next month we do it all over again. I mean, we could do 10, 20 of these a month. It'd be amazing. So here's how it works. Live, Love, Live. You have a host, such as myself, that's going to start the auction off. We're going to get everybody to tune in. And we're going to start off with lot number 1. And we'll start the bidding at like $5, right? So that everybody can participate. And then once that dollar amount is met, that lot is sold and we move on to the next one. So you can either contribute a little bit to each, or you could wait until you hear about the one that really resonates with you and then, really put into that. Maybe you have an old car that you don't need anymore. So the single mom that needs a car, you're going to go ahead and just donate the car. This could be really fun. And it would be something that in today's world where we desperately need some good news and some fun, we work together and meet needs of people. And then if the families are willing, if the people are willing after their needs are met, maybe we could even interview them and see the impact that it makes. We get to have our own move that bus moment. Look, helping others shouldn't be hidden. It should be contagious. And that's exactly what happens when you give, because you get so much back. And man, I'm telling you, you're going to look forward to it every month. Man, I can't wait for this. We get the kids involved. They're emptying their piggy banks. So I'm going to throw in 50 cents. I got $2, whatever. And now everybody's fostering this whole spirit of giving and helping, knowing that it's actually helping. Because the government's not going to do it. And if the church was going to do it, they would have done it already. So it's up to us. It's up to the believers, the citizens of the kingdom of God, to start making God's kingdom come here on earth, just like they did in the book of Acts. In Luke, it says, Luke 12:48, to whom much is given, much is required. Well, if you are doing good, why not give back? And you probably haven't in the past because you don't know where the money's going to go, or you're just a greedy miser and, well, there's no helping you. But for those of you that have a couple of extra bucks to spare, you're probably just looking for the right reason, the right avenue to give it, and this is it. We're going to work with a local charity so that everything's tax write-offable and everything is above board. It'll be full transparency. Live, Love, Live, the reverse online auction that benefits the community that you live in. It's kind of like when I was in high school, I had this idea for a newspaper called the Revolutionary Times that only reported on positive things happening, with the idea that if you wake up in the morning and everything's garbage, if you're driving down the street and the streets are littered with garbage, you're not going to think twice about adding to the garbage. But if you only hear about good things, if the street you're driving down is pristine and beautiful, you're not going to be the first one to throw garbage out there. So let's start creating God's kingdom right here in our neighborhoods. And we have the technology to do it. Now, I am going to need people's help. I need to find out, one, what the needs are. So I'm going to create that Facebook page, and you can start submitting what you believe those needs are there. The other thing is I need you to share the heck out of this, because we need all the people. You can't raise $1 million with everybody giving $1 if you only have 3 people, right? So we got to get this out and have on our first live stream, and I don't know when it's going to be, but when it does, we need as many people on that as possible. Not that you're committed to giving, but I have a feeling you're probably going to end up throwing in a couple bucks because it's fun. And that's exactly what it should be. Helping people, working together should be fun. You look at any apocalyptic zombie show, and what is everybody doing when they're rebuilding? They're working together. They're going back to farming and trading and bartering, and they're having fun, getting to know each other again, and having the parties at the end of the day. Because that's how life, that's how community was started and founded. It's how it's cultivated, by working together. Do we really have to wait for a zombie apocalypse to figure that out again? I hope not. So join me And for you business entrepreneurs out there, we need the most. You're already the leaders in the community. The backbone of any strong economy are the small business owners. So if you want to come on and be some of the partners in this, I mean, there may be people out there, the needs might be a job. I'm sure that's a lot of people's needs. And you know how hard it is to find good work, help these days. We need all the small businesses to come together. And you know what? Let's be honest, there's going to be a monthly cost for the live streaming of this. So we're going to need that. And I don't want to take that money out of the money donating. We're not going to do that. 100% of what's donated goes to that exact need. But if you can sponsor the show, well, that we do need. And it's not bad PR for your company. You know, everybody knows that you are helping make that impact in the community. That's it. We'll keep it short today. Live, Love, Live. Definitely check it out. Go on Facebook. I'm going to put the link right here. And please join and let's build this community. Let's have some fun making a positive difference and show these leaders what the kingdom on earth really looks like.
Bus driver, move that bus!
When the bus moved, the home was so beautiful. It was just amazing. Our old house completely flooded, and we tried to seal the house up as best we could. It was very difficult. That new house was a dream for my family. We're going to be able to accomplish and do things that we've just thought of in our wildest dreams.
Hurston family, I've been waiting all week to see this. Go check out your new house!
Go ahead, guys. Holy smokes.
Open the door. Can we open it? Oh my God, it's an airplane. Oh my God.
Oh!
Oh my God. Oh, it's so beautiful.
Oh no, this can't be. This can't be.
This is more than I could have ever dreamed.
Walk in, and the first thing you see is the fuselage to an aircraft beautifully put into my home. As a pilot, oh, it is a thing of beauty.
So, Peter, how are they treating you down there in first class?
I got pretzels.
We have a home that anyone that walks into will never forget.